So I don't think I've been this excited to read a headline like I was when Resident Evil on Netflix got canceled or when Cowboy Bebop on Netflix got canceled. Basically, these headlines are what we live for, right? Like these headlines are what we live for, and now we have a beautiful headline that I get the joy to share with all of you. And you guys saw the title, so you already know what I'm going to read, but good old Willow on Disney Plus has officially been canceled after just one season of the show. Oh my goodness, we could not foresee this coming. Absolutely not. It was impossible. There's no way. This was the most fantastic show. Obviously, this is what they say when every show comes out. This is a super diverse cast. This is what people wanted. This is what modern audiences want. This is what they need in their entertainment. So why in God's name are they canceling Willow? I don't understand. This supposedly had amazing viewership that they never actually released, by the way, not to my knowledge anyway. But of course, I mean, come on, guys, this is diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is what modern audiences want and need. Why are they canceling this amazing TV show? Okay, I think we pretty much made it far enough into the video for YouTube terms of service to not demonetize me, hopefully. So I'm just gonna come out and say, get woke, get broke, you fucking losers, man. I swear to God, everybody saw this coming a mile away. We all knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. The moment we saw what was going on with Willow, I didn't even bother reviewing this show because it was such a fucking trash heap that I didn't want to get my hands dirty. You know what I mean? I feel like Willow was dirtier than Velma to an extent, you know? And Velma was pretty bad, but at least Velma's like fake characters, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to push the whole diversity thing, but at the end of the day, they're animated characters. They're not live action. They're not real. Whereas with Willow, you had live action characters and they pushed the whole fucking narrative and they try to make you seem like you were the problem, you know, the fans of the original Willow. And it's just like, dude, come on, man. We saw this coming. Why? Why do you bother bringing us bullshit diversity, bullshit equity and inclusion, and you don't follow through? You want to cancel the TV show after one season, this same TV show that you supposedly said that the fans wanted. This is what audiences needed, and you just decide to cancel it, and you don't even give it a shot after the first season because you know the first season was completely trash. Nobody except for hate-watching YouTubers were watching this show. And the couple of fans that this TV show had probably weren't fans of the original Willow to begin with. It's just not enough. You don't have enough of a market in order to push this stuff. And we say it all the time. They want to pretend like they are the majority. But this proves right here, if you needed any more proof than you needed before, now you know they are absolutely in the minority because they just didn't have enough people to support this woke garbage. But with that hot intro, let's talk about the article from Deadline. So it says, exclusive. Congratulations, Deadline. Exclusive. There will be no second season of Willow, Disney Plus's live-action original series based on the 1988 fantasy film directed by Ron Howard. The news comes 2 months after the 8-episode first season of the show, which served as a sequel to the classic movie, ended its run on the streaming platform. Willow, which picked up years after the events of the first film, did not have the zeitgeist cultural impact of the original, but was well received by critics, getting an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's very interesting that you decided to talk about the critic score only when the audience score, I believe, is at a 66% at the time of this video, but I digress. It is what it is. While the series won't continue, Willow remains an important IP in the Lucasfilm library, so it might be revisited in the future. Yeah, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that, all right? Anything Lucasfilm would get more than a first season, usually. And if it doesn't get more than a first season, it is trash and is never going to be picked up again. I highly doubt it. They're going to wait another 10 to 20 years before they even touch Willow again, honestly. Unless they plan to make a remake of the movie or something along those lines. And I feel like that's what they should have went with, right? Like, they shouldn't have went with a TV show. They should have went with a movie, but they decided to go with a TV show because they were trying to milk it. This is when Disney Plus was trying to do so many TV shows, and I know they're cutting back. Like, they're cutting back because, again, they are losing money. Like, I don't know why people continue to defend Disney as if these fuckers aren't losing money all the time. They are losing money, burning money 24/7 because Disney doesn't care about making money. Disney only cares about making themselves look good. And they got roasted after the whole Florida bill interaction. And ever since then, they have been focusing on trying to force diversity, equity, and inclusion and all this other bullshit into their TV shows and movies. And it's all fake diversity. It is not real. They don't really care about it. It's half-assed most of the time. And it's it's really like tokenized characters in the sense that they have one token black guy, one token Hispanic guy in every movie or TV show, and there's never anything more than that. It's really sad and it's really ridiculous. Honestly, it's such a bullshit. I'm so unbelievably happy. I know I sound like I'm super energetic, and that's because I'm really happy when I see stuff like this. This is them admitting that they were wrong. Even though they will never come out and say they were wrong, this is their way of admitting they were wrong. Because if they can't double down on their woke-ass TV show, then you know that it was so bad to the point where they just can't even risk losing that much money. It's just too much of a loss. It says the news comes as Lucasfilm has been reassessing its film slate, taking time to identify the next movie in the Star Wars franchise. Meanwhile, the company has built a sizable Star Wars TV footprint on Disney+, with such series as the live-action hit The Mandalorian, which we're going to talk about The Mandalorian because it really isn't a hit in season 3, but we'll talk about it, and the upcoming Ahsoka, Acolyte, and Skeleton Crew, as well as an animated fair. The cancellation also comes amid increased scrutiny at the media companies, including Disney, which has been curbing streaming content spending in search of profitability. Well, guess what, Disney? You would have been profitable if you had just kept doing what you were doing before. But unfortunately for you, you decided that identity politics takes precedence over making money. And when you do that, you're going to lose automatically 50% of potential customers because not everybody thinks like Twitter. You guys got to understand that. And honestly, I would say it's more than 50%, but let's be conservative here. You know, no pun intended. You're losing around 50% of potential customers all because you wanted to pick a side. You thought that it was a great idea to pick a side. And now look at you. You're searching for profitability. You're losing your stay in China. You are looking for ways to try to make money while also maintaining the stand that you've made. So you've made a stand. You know you can't bow down. You know you can't walk away. Like, you bent the knee already. Like, the woke mob owns you. So you cannot walk away from them. And you know that you're trying to find a way to get yourself profitable while also maintaining your quote-unquote values, which we all know are bullshit. Your values change every time the values of the main media changes. If everything were to switch to conservative values in the main media now, today, Disney would change to conservative values tomorrow. I promise you, that's exactly what they do. They're paid shills at the end of the day. It says Willow introduced new characters and was set in a world where brownies, sorcerers, trolls, and other mystical creatures flourish. An unlikely group of heroes set off on a dangerous quest to places far beyond their home, where they must face their inner demons and come together to save their world. Well, it looks like their world is not worth saving because their world got canceled so unbelievably hard. And again, this is the perfect example of a get woke, go broke situation, and we are experiencing a lot of get woke, go broke examples going on right now, and I have more coming up for you guys in future videos, so we're going to talk about it. But Willow is officially in the books as woke trash that has been canceled, and thank God for another win on our side, the true fandom. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.